Hello everybody, hope you're having another blessed day. In today's video, we're going to be checking out a new little set that's going to be coming out about mid-May of this year. You know, your boy just trying to figure out some Yu-Gi-Oh content he wanted to record, and I decided, you know what, I haven't done a set kind of review in a while, so that's what we're doing today. So today we got a good old little Dimension Force right here. It's coming out May 18th, 2022. So we got about, 5 months till it comes out. Cool. Alright. Now, first thing I noticed, and it brings a tear to my eye. See that the average price down here? Play the thing. $4.19! God dang it. Tax has gone up on cards. Instead of being $3.99, it's $4.19. God dang it. I don't like to get political. But you know what? This hurts the soul. This hurts the soul. Okay. But yeah, let's just get down into the breakdown of this little set here. Now, I'm not going to read this good old jibobble thing. I'll just go through like the main little parts there. It does talk about how there are some Perform Power cards. There are some Odd Eyes cards. The first ever Ritual Pendulum monsters here. Definitely got to check that out, see if it's any good. A Red Eyes Zombie Synchro monster. Alright. So those are kind of the main highlights there. And they have some more bonus stuff. Something you guys really be interested about. Is a brand new Link monster that takes the Pendulum strategies beyond what you once thought. Oh my god. It's just Electromite 2.0? I don't know really. You guys definitely have to try it out for yourself. I don't play Pendulums. It's also going to be another, looks like generic Synchro monsters at level 11. That becomes unaffected by opponent's card effects and also gets better the more you fall behind life points. Might see, maybe you have to read that card and see if it has any meta relevance, maybe. More Predaplant, Starve Venom, more cards from Return of Duelist, Storm Ragnarok, Grand Curators, and Battle of Chaos. Next volume cards are worth mirror introduced in Battle of Chaos, sure. And much more. This is a 100 card set with 50 commons, 26 supers, 14 ultras, and 10 secret rares. Alright. Yeah, that's just a quick little rundown, and let's get into the card list. Mind you, the whole list is not actually out yet. We just get to see some of them. But you do get to see some of the cards that I think will definitely be interested, okay? And when the whole thing does release, we'll probably jump back and make another video on that, okay? And that might not be for a couple months now. Who knows? Alright, so let's just get into and read some of the ones I think are highlights. I did take a chance beforehand just to browse through them real quick. I might hurt your feelings, but Performing Power players, these two cards here, they're not good. They're pretty good together, but I'm sorry, you're not going to draw both these cards at the same time. Let me just give you a quick little summary of why these cards aren't good. Lady Angie is only like a discard, draw 2 card vanilla or Pendulum monster. And also like attack boost. Who cares about that? Getting True could be pretty good because it also has Angie and the scales with it. Pretty sure you can maybe pop them both and then you get to search any from the deck, Pendulum monster from your deck. Or from a pal, whatever, something like that. So that's pretty good, but when are you going to have both Gantrude and Lady Angie consistently wise? They're not, so it's not good. And its effect is abysmal, so yeah, those cards are not good. Mad Murderer. Now this is the first one I'm going to take a look at, because this is the new zombie deck with the new Zombie Dragon. Okay, now the first thing it says that this card can become Plague Spreader Zombie, and why that's important for zombie decks is because most of their cards, like the Necro Red Eyes card, whatever that thing is, requires you to synchro summon it with a Plague Spreader Zombie, so this takes its place also. Now, what's cool about this card is that you can target any level 6 or higher monster you control, decrease itself by 2, and you get a spell summon this card out. So it kind of has a Destrudo effect that you're guaranteed being able to make a level 8 and higher, as long as you have the monster on the board. So that's kind of cool to see. So maybe the new monsters are level 8, I'm guessing. And also there's a lot of really good generic level 8s out there. Draco Berserker, Savage Dragon, Mega. Very good stuff. So there's definitely some play. You can maybe play this at other decks, but we'll see. All right, what else we got here? What else we got? Hello, load. That's a goal. Check this card real quick. I actually like this one more for zombies. It's an interesting card because it adds a little protection effect to the deck. Because if a zombie monster or monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can ban this card from your hand or graveyard, and basically they're protected. Right? No, I read that completely wrong. I'm gonna read it real quick again. It's just, if it's gonna be short battle card effect, you just banish card from it. Oh, instead, yeah. Boop. My bad. Now, it's other effect that if this card becomes banished from me... Okay, let's just restart that real quick. Now, the effect of this card is that... Alright, so the effect of this card is that if a zombie monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard instead. So, there's your protection effect there. Now, the cool thing about this card is that if this card is banished from your hand or graveyard, you can spell summon in defense mode. So not only does it give you like a free hand trap protection card for your zombie archetype based deck, you also get a free bar on the board, level 8, with the zombie clown that we just talked about. That can easily make a Synchro 8. So definitely some plays from here, like a regular play expert, that's a Synchro 10. So just definitely some options with this card. So I actually like this card a lot for the zombie deck, even though zombies sound good, so probably won't really use it. Let's see what else we got here. Come back. Heroic Challenger cards, not that good. See, Morning Star, I think that's when it's like a free special summon. Yeah, if you have 2 or more warriors special summon this card, no warrior deck's going to use this, except for, I guess, if you're playing pure heroics because you're a mad lad. But this is Battle War Extender, or something like Photon Thrasher, there's something like Red Layer, Junk Synchron, not Junk Warrior. Junk Forward. That's the card we're talking about, guys. Junk Forward, my man's. We have thought about him. Firefant Lady. The list goes on. There's better work centers than that. Now, does this have effect that it's normal spell summon? You can add a heroic spell trap from deck to your hand. Problem is, only one's out there that is a spell card right now. It's somewhat good. All it does is that you can basically double the attack of heroic monster for like the infinite turn and can't attack directly. So that's not really meta relevance and not going to change the deck. Could help this rogue deck OTK better because you go Excalibur for 4K and add that on to 8K, and Lord knows probably something else doubles that again. So something you can do with that, but as it is right now, definitely not decent, more than a decent card. All right. Now playing plants, there wasn't much going on with this deck. I was looking at it, plants aren't doing anything anyways. This basically just says when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, especially from the deck, you basically add a Predator Plant from your deck to your hand. So, just keep the combo going, more random fodder to the graveyard. Nothing special. I didn't even go through this card, this deck's Symphonic Warriors, because that's why a lot of keyboard decks aren't good, so we don't need to look in there. Now, something I do like, though, is the Punk archetype. Now, I think this may be the first one that's out, but when I checked it out in Dolan Book, yeah, I had it open right here. All these cards in OCG right now, and not a single one I'm pretty sure has been released. And I really like this card's card effect. It reminds me of a deck, and see if you guys remember it too. So you reveal one Edo Punk monster from your hand, spell summon this card, the reveal card, and if you do, send the Edo one to the graveyard. This card sent you fill to the graveyard. You can top 1 Punk monster in your graveyard, except level 5, spell summon it, but you cannot spell summon Punk for the rest of this turn. Now, of course, the effect's a little bit different, but this gives me some Spiral vibes, okay? If you don't know what Spirals was, guess what? It was a meta deck about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Probably about 2 years ago, right? Maybe 3. I don't know about time. But it's a really good meta deck about 2-3 years ago, okay? So maybe this could be kind of a recursion. Punk coming back, Punk bringing the funk. We don't know, so there's only card release. You may get the rest in this set, because right now it's the only one I can see. Alright. So I am interested to see how the Punk type works. Maybe Spiral 2.0. Alright, what else we got? Illegal Knight is a good generic body. Okay. Is this a free body if you have no monster you spell summon this card? Level 7 Fiend, Dark Fiend, cool. Now, it also rewards you though if you're playing this Brave token deck. I don't know what deck that is. I hope to God it's not Sword Soul. If it's somehow is Sword Soul related, which I don't think it is, I don't know that deck that much. But if it is, then I'm terrified. Because if you have a Brave token, what the heck that is, you can quick effect target 2 cards Punk controls, give them back to the hand. In exchange, you give them the Illegal Knight, which 2,000 defense, put in defense mode, attack, doesn't matter. Won't be hard to deal with in most decks. And removing 2 cards, that's pretty good. That's very good. Alright. But besides that, again, it's just a free special summon from your hand. And definitely Peck Tops is quite better than that. Alright. Void, Battle Guard, Light, Law, Medium, Divine Dragon. Divine Dragon I know is god awful, because it basically has an effect that says you need to have 3 of them all together on the graveyard or field or something like that. You can banish them all and then just wipe everything on the board. Yeah, there's some card called Zeus. Really easy to make. It's 2 level 4s, so actually just 2 synchros that attacks, and you do the exact same thing. So, ooh, that card's god awful. I have not looked at these other 2 cards yet though. So, Light Law Medium, level 2 fairy. Sorry, bonus battling, targeting number of types only controls on his turn. They have to attack this card. And they inflict damage. Yeah, that card is junk. That card is junk. And they also have the Void Battle Guard. He looks angry. That's like the whole like Twistin and Joey kind of take the Lava Battle Guard and whatever. Gains 500 attack. Awesome. Wait, is that 50? 50 attack. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. You gains 500 attack. You can only use this effect once per turn. Discard no something. You can add 1 Feast of the Wild level 5 from your deck to your hand. If this card true, you can special someone level 8 warrior monster from your deck, from your hand. What is this card? Feast of the Wild. Okay. Okay, so let's read this card here. Does up to 2 level 5 from your hand and or graveyard, but the effects are negated. Also for his turn, you cannot attack. That's interesting. Anyway, I don't think it's going to do anything, of course. But that's basically lets you get the other 2 the battle guards out, because they're both level 5s. We know that for sure. Yeah, that's just a weird card. Is there Edo Battle Guard? Yeah, you to level 8, and there's the level 8 guys. Here's the 2 level 5s. Here's the level 8. Yeah, this deck's junk. This deck's junk. That's just a filler card, and I've ever seen it. Now here's an exciting card. Here's that ritual monster I've not looked at yet. Big old shiny blue card. Looks beautiful. That gold and a blue looks nice. It is a level 7. It is a dragon. It's odd eyes. Trigger-like edition. Ooh, quick effects. Ooh, we like those. Oh my god, it's a lot of text. Oh, let's just read this. Oh, during the end phase, you can add 1 witcher spell from your deck to your hand, and then return this card to your hand. Frick, that's pretty good. Oh man, I can't summon this turn. Guess what? I'm just gonna play this card, and then next turn I'll ritual summon. Don't worry about it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Next one. Either summons from the hand or summon this card. You can return this card with Odd Eyes Advert. Okay, so that's another one of those retro Odd Eyes cards, sure. Each time your opponent spell summons a monster from the X deck, inflict 300 damage to him. Ooh, we got some trick stars going on. Special summon, 300. Special summon, 300. Special summon, 300! That's going to hurt my deck a lot. That actually gets played on me, which hopefully it never does. Once turn, opponent activates a spell card or effect, quick effect. You can place this card in Pendulum zone. If you do, negate that effect. And if this card is placed in your Pendulum zone, you can special summon Ice Monster from your extra deck. I like this card a lot. I feel that's a really decent. You guys basically get the easy search within the Pendulum zone. You get the switch spell you need, and you can Pendulum summon your next turn. When it's on the field, you can basically burn your opponent for every time I special summon. That's funny. But the good effect is that you can then, when you activate a spell card, you can negate it by putting it back in your Pendulum zone, and also get a free body also in exchange on the board from your extra deck. That's really good, and then you can most likely just search in the end phase for your ritual spell again, and then make it again your next turn and kind of repeat the process. So it's a good nice little loop. Nice little loop. So Odd Eyes Pentagraph Dragon, not bad. You know, I don't know how to play Pendulum's that good, so someone definitely needs to make a deck profile of that so I can check it out. What else we got? There is the Storm Fusion Dragon. It's not good. Both of these are not good. I'm sorry, we know Storm and Venom Dragon right now, but I think it's 2 this dark monsters. It beats both of these. So these cards won't be relevant at all. One requires like a dark fusion and some other fusion or something dumb like that. So yeah, not needed. Done a rough is this something I thought was cool? Why did I think this card was cool? Oh, it had a real effect. That's why I thought it was interesting. And though Dino Ruffle, I don't think is a deck yet. But monster opponent controls with attack equal to or higher than your life points. can't activate their effects. It can literally just negate the board. It's really like a skill drain on your opponent. That's pretty good. And the cool thing is, you can do that really easily because they have a quick effect. You pay half your life points until the end of this turn. Attack only monsters with controls become equal to your life points. And if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can spell someone level 6 to lower monster from your graveyard. I really like this card. Okay, because this easily just helps stop a board easily. Because as soon as you activate the effect, the quick effect, to pay life points, and negate to the board, you're probably good. He's going to bait out a lot of negates, even though the cost is going to hurt you for sure. But I don't know how this deck does. Maybe it has an easy follow-ups that kind of benefits when having low life points. But I think this is a really interesting card, and it looks sick. Cracked out Godzilla monster. I need like a Kaiju or King Kong in the background ready to take this thing out, because we're going to need some assistance for sure. Alright, so we've seen those. Ooh, come back. Oh no, where you at? There's the Red Eyes card. Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord. And it is a level 10. Kind of saw that coming. Now let's see, read your effect. During your opponent's turn, you can target a zombie monster in your graveyard, spell summon it. Opponent's turn? Oh, that's not that good. Unless it's that, well, that card nukes the board or something like that, negates the board. I guess that's pretty good. This card is in the graveyard. You can banish one zombie monster you control, spell summon this card. Okay, so it's easy to get back as long as you control a zombie monster. Alright, there's some play of this. It's okay. What is that zombie card? See if I can find it real quick. I'm going to try and remember off the top of my head. Let's see here. That's negate. I know it's a monster. I know it's a zombie. Oh, that lowers it down for sure. There we go. Balbarock. Okay. Yeah, this is Zombielord. You can get a quick effect. Negate the effect. Banish one card monster on the field. Yeah, there it is. So that's a card I feel like they'll be bringing back. That seems to be the card that most zombie decks are kind of relying upon. It's really good. At least in my opinion. So that's the card I was thinking of. You know, help get that card more out of the graveyard than it already is. What's the other one? This one I thought was a lot better though. The Course Dragon Lord. It is also a dragon card if it lets me search it. This one's a level 8, so this one requires you to have a level 6. Right? 6, 2, no, 8. You need an 8 still, whatever. But it has a nice effect, because if this card spells something, you target one card your opponent controls, or in the graveyard, banish it. So it's basically like Dingarisu, just banish a card. That's okay. But it has more effects. This card spells something from the graveyard while this card is face up on the field. Target one face up monster on the field, negates effect. So a banish effect, a negate effect. I like that. That's a very good card. Decent attack, 28-28, level 8. Love to see it. And all it needs is a zombie tuner. So I think that's a pretty good card. You know, so that I feel like that has almost, I would say, better relevance than the other card. But you know, it's the whole zombies are graveyard relevant deck, and I don't play that much, so I don't know how good that would be on your opponent's turn. But I do like this card. That's generically better. I think it's really better at clearing boards and kind of establishing a board permanently. Okay, Immortal Dragon. What the heck is an Immortal Dragon? That's a lot. That's a 6-star. 6-star. That's a weird dragon. And let's see. Red for it. During my face, some zombie monster me deck to grab. Do this level comes that card. Cool. If card would be destroyed by battle, I was going to maybe spell summon this card. No, it's not good. It's not good, guys. I'll try to give that card some hope. It's not good. Alright. So listen to that. That card's not good. This one is the level 11 Synchro card. It's supposed to be Big Bad Boy. Psychic and Punisher. 35-35. Decent attack. You like to see anything over 3,000. Reads effect. And it's generic. 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner monster. So it's generic level 11. When your life points are equal or less than your opponent, this card is unaffected by opponent's card effects. That's not hard to do. A lot of decks, you know, even like playing like my Dolphin, I usually pay that amount of life points, because they usually don't. They usually have all spells or high monsters in their hand, and you know, boy just gets hit that 500. So I could technically play this. I'm not though, because why would I? It's unpaid opponent card effects. Once per turn, you pay 1,000 to target one monster you control, one card your opponent controls, banish them, just be gone. At the start of battle phase, you can make this card gain attacks equal to the difference between both players' life points. Ooh. So that's the whole get stronger the more life points are weaker. So as long as life points are weaker, this card's unaffected by everything. You have once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points and just banish 2 cards on the field, 1 yours, 1 your opponent's. And also it's going to have more attack based on difference in life points. It's okay. It's okay. I still think there's better cards though. Yeah, I think there's better cards than that. I would almost like to make like Beals more. You know, big old Beals. The old free K that can't be destroyed by like anything. I like that more. But you know, it's cool to see that though. I don't know what decks actually use that, if it will be see it meta play, but I don't think it will. More heroic cards, not that good at all. Exosaur, yeah, Exosisters, no. I don't think so. Wait, that's a new archetype, right? Is it? 2 rank 4, yeah, it's a new archetype. So let's check this out. I got this piece like the Exosaur, the dinosaur thing. Definitely not that, as you can see. Must be XYZ summon from the above XYZ materials. This card makes a second attack during each battle phase. Cool. Once per turn. What's its attack? I didn't let you attack. 28. That's definitely going to do it. You can banish one card opponent controls. Attach one. When you opponent activates a card for a quick thing, you turn one XYZ monster attached to this card to extra that. Then you can special summon that monster using this card controls material. Ooh, that's interesting. You guys read that? Like I just read, probably didn't hear me because you know I'm mumbling and jumbling. But that's very interesting because when your opponent activates a card for effect, you can turn a XYZ Exosister attached to this card to your extra deck and then re-summon it by using this card dance material. I like that. I like that because you use one to banish something because you can. And then you just swap them out and get the other one back out. So I see some tag action there. Ooh, that's like Sky Strikers. Ooh, that's not good. I don't like Sky Strikers. Alright, Bond, Pendulum, Dress Rehearsal. Oh, I'm past that. Letters. I think I'm here. Check anything else here. I don't think there's anything else good, but the last one's good here. And this is the meme card. You read it. Extra Pendulum. It's actually a card now. During the main phase this turn, you can deck 1 Pendulum Summon of a monster or monsters from your extra deck in addition to your other Pendulum Summon. So you get to Pendulum Summon not once, but twice. Oh. So yeah, I feel like this may become a generic card in Pendulum decks, because who doesn't want to Pendulum Summon twice? It's called XP. XP. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, so it's like this is going to be the make it break it card for sure for Pendulums, because that is a really good effect. Just Pendulum Summon twice. So I'm actually really excited to see what Pendulums do with this card, and I know what's going to be played, because you know why not? I think I forgot one card. There's one more card. It was that Pendulum Link card. Let's see if I can find that real quick. What is this card? There it is. Beyond the Pendulum. That's the last card I want to talk about. I think this is the only thing that maybe decent we know so far. But this card is Pendulum Summon or Link Summon to the extra deck. You can pay 1,200. Oh look, it's type points. Makes sense. Add 1 Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. So you got a generic searcher for any Pendulum monster. Very nice. After adding to your hand until the end of this turn, you cannot activate monster effects. Also, the effects of cards in Pendulum zones are negated until you Pendulum Summon. So you want to save this effect when you activate it to you already have 1 scale, and you just search your L scale you need to kind of get your Pendulum Summon to get your monster effects back. That's not bad. If 2 monsters different original levels are Pendulum Summon at the same time, to zone this card points to, which you can easily do. You have 2 zones. You can target 2 cards on the field, destroy them. So you easily is a good combo too. You get the search for your missing Pendulum scale. You get 2 special summons, and then kind of converts to 2 pops. Better than a nice card. I feel like that's probably going to be used in a lot of Pendulum decks. All you need is 2 effect monsters, because a Pendulum monster. That's a very good deck, and it's even Spellcaster. So Spellcaster, Pendulum Magicians, yeah, they're coming back, baby. They're coming back. But yeah, that is going to do it for all of these little decks here. Good old Dimension Force again, coming out May 18th. I definitely see some Pendulum Spies, from the Odd Eyes Ritual Monster to Beyond the Pendulum and Extra Pendulum. That's going to be very, very spicy. Maybe Pendulum's back on the map, my friends. Or maybe not, because Pendulum has been a really good deck for a long time. Who knows? Well, I guess we'll find out in May. But that's going to do it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it helps you support me and it helps me make more videos for you to enjoy. And of course, when you do find out more stuff about this deck and when the full thing's released on the interwebs, I will go back and probably see what else we were missing, anything else more meta relevant to kind of make those Predator plants or heroic cards actually decent, because yeah, they're not that good at the moment. But with that, you know it's time for me to say, I hope this week is blessed, and I hope to see you again in the next video. And with that in mind, I'm out.